We are almost there, you guys. Ta 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 ta. Do you see that? That's where we're hiking to. So let's keep walking. Let's keep going. Come on. Right here is the very first Fort Bowie. We'll walk over there in a few. I want to walk this way first. I believe there's restrooms and water up there, so I want to go there first. They have restrooms here. They have fresh running water, clean water. This is part of the national service. And here's a sweet little doggy. Hi. Hi. She's a good girl. Look at her. Hi there. All right, we're going to go into the ranger station. This is a bust of Cochise. And this bust was made by Betty Butts in 1991. He was a Chiricahua Apache. Naichi. Oh, there are no known photographs of Cochise. So this sculpture was based primarily on this photograph of his youngest son Naichi, who strongly resembled his father. Look at the look on this native's face, this poor Apache. He's like, hey man, I'm just sitting here chilling out, drinking some water. Let's be at peace now. Yeah, I know, but you gotta give me some tobacco, is what he's saying. Oh, this is a cradle for a Chiricahua baby. The cradle board. So this is like the head, cradles the head. Very awesome. Cattail pollen. Used by medicine man for curing ceremonies. A war club. Tuss or water jar. Buckskin war cap. Buckskin pouch. And look! Dress up time! Yay! Okay, hold on a second, folks.
There was a dress, but it was for children, so I didn't do it. Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Alright, so this was Fort Bowie in 1894.
I'm going to give a quick description left to right. We see the ice machine and the steam engine, the corrals and stables, the guardhouse, the powder magazine, the gun shed, the bakery, the guardhouse, the quartermaster storehouse, the cavalry barracks, the officers' quarters, the new hospital, commanding officers' quarters, the officers' quarters, the parade ground, the subsistence storehouse, the bakery, the old hospital, the telegraph office, the school, the adjunct's office, the post trader, the infantry kitchen mess, the infantry barracks, the adjunct's office, and the school. So, and this is what it looks like now in modern times. It is all in ruins, and this is when we go and we begin to do our little tour. So come along, let's go. It's really pretty out there.
And this is an actual cannon they had here that they used. Second Fort Bowie. Fire hydrant. Guys, I'm still here. We're just walking around. I want to show you this. What's going to be behind me is the old guardhouse, 1886. That's the old retaining wall. That's what's left. Oh, the post bakery. Oh, that's where they had their oven, huh? That's the door. Right there, you're standing at the doorway.
I think so.
This would be the oven.
Yeah, that looks like fire brick.
It's crazy. You can see the wall built up.
shop. Country West Hall and Kitchen. As we were walking up to these quarters, we noticed that the walls are made of rock, they're made of slate, they're made of volcanic rock, and then it appears that they were covered in adobe, which is the mud. And adobe helps to keep places cool in the summer and warmer in the winter, and that's used all over the Southwest here. And I just wandered in and I wanted to check everything out. So I went in and I was trying to be careful of snakes. So sometimes if it seems I'm looking over and over again and around in the same spot, it's because I wanted to make sure I did not run into any snakes, because they can be pretty fast. But here you go. Here you can see that there's rock, there's stone, the adobe mud. Yeah. So this was the barracks, and here we're just looking out, and that's would be the around the area that all of the cords of wood would have been for the fort. And yeah, so it was very pretty. Oh my gosh. Too funny. This is adobe. Adobe. Just a few more things.
$4,000, which was really expensive. Had 13 rooms. Drawing room, sewing room, a skylight, dining room, 7 bedrooms, 2 verandas, 2 wings covered with fancy shingles. And this is all that's left. Let's walk through it. I think that's a fireplace. Walkway. Another room. Wow. We're getting ready to leave this place. We're gonna hike back. We're gonna take a different way, which has switchbacks, so that's gonna be fun. So, with many more rooms. I wanna bid Fort Bowie bye-bye. Give you a pretty view here. This is beautiful out here. And look at all that haze behind us over there. Something else. We hiked 1.5 miles just to get here through the mountain. And that's the way we came. And actually, we're going to be leaving that way. There's switchbacks. Cool. There's a trail up there. Do you see it? Down this way. Follow that route. Back down. You ready to go with me? We're going back to the car. We have to take this route. Let's hike. Alright guys, we're at the last overlook as we're going back down into the valley, heading back towards our car. Right there in front of us, you can see that cemetery we stopped at earlier. There's the way we went towards Fort Bowie. And here, this is the last lookout. And look what they wrote. This is hilarious. Before dropping into Siphon Canyon, pause at this puffing bench to catch your breath and consider the view to the west. Awesome. Which is what I'm going to do right now. All right. Here's the bench they're talking about. I'm gonna sit a second. I am gonna sit down a second. Oh my gosh, my legs are killing me. But it's oh my gosh, well worth it. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful out here, you guys. I'm so enjoying myself. I'm glad Gary came with me. I probably never would have done this by myself. I need to get healthy, and I really do love hiking, so this was well worth it. If you ever come out to southeastern Arizona and you're going towards Texas and you want to take a little detour, you know, Camp Bowie is actually 19 miles away from Bowie, Arizona. You go down this little lonely road. You go past pecan fields and pecan trees, and you go past the pistachio trees, and ends up into a dirt little road, and then you park and then you hike, and it's only 3 miles round trip. but it's rough terrain. Unfortunately, I don't think wheelchairs can be, you know, people in wheelchairs, the wheelchair, it won't make it through. I'm not saying you're a wheelchair, I'm just saying the wheelchair itself would not be able to go through here, unfortunately. So, but if you're able-bodied, you're able to do this, go for it. It's so well worth it. It's beautiful, and the rangers are nice, and just do it when it's cooler out like now. It's gonna get hot real soon, and you don't want to get sick. No matter what time of year you come out here, though, always make sure you have water with you. Always make sure you have something to cover your head. Make sure you have, just, you know, take precaution, sunblock, water, an umbrella if possible, a jacket, you know. I forgot my headband, but a headband would be good because, you know, if it gets too hot and you have a hat, you can pour water on your headband, unroll it, and just put it over your ears and put your hat over it, and it'll cool you off. And it's always good to double shirt when you are walking out in the desert, because your shirt will catch the sweat, and I know it sounds gross, but then your shirt over it will act like a swamp cooler. It will catch the air, and then the water, the sweat, will cool you off. So, you know, just some precautions when you're out and about and hiking. So, okay, I've sat long enough, and we got to get going. It's past 5:30, and we got to get to the car before it gets dark. So let's get going. All right, guys, we're almost to the car. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in. It's the only car left in that parking lot. Do you see it? That's where we're heading. This is where we've been. There's my sweetie. Let me point there, right there. That's a little hill, but we came down off of that. That has switchbacks. It overlooks everything. Thank God. We're almost done. Almost done. Look at that beautiful sunset. Look at the beautiful rays of light. It's just gorgeous. All right, onward. All right, you guys, we made it. We're in the car. Whew. I'm alive. So until next time, thanks for having joined us. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and get ready for the next time, because I'm gonna bring you along. Oh man. This was a lot, but it was beautiful. It was totally worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below, share, you know, get the word out about this channel, even if it's just a giggle at me. All right, love you guys. Bye.